What?
Shut your eyes.
Okay.
What? You haven't finished up in there late up. We're ready. Okay. Open your eyes. What do you think?
Well, well, well. Scarlet O'Goldberg. That's very nice. You'll be the belle of the ball for sure.
Oh, Uncle Adolph, you're just saying that.
No, I mean it. That's quite an outfit.
I'm glad you like it, because it costs a teensy bit more than we planned on.
That's all right. I can always get a night job.
He's just kidding, huh?
One thing for sure, you won't have to worry about the boys getting fresh. They won't be able to get within 6 feet of you.
God, I didn't think of that. What if I can't dance in it?
Don't be silly. It's a dancing dress. Of course it is.
My hand is dancer.
See, I told you the dress is fun. Sunny, look.
Oh, that is such a pretty dress.
Yup.
Can we quit now?
So, you're dancing finally.
Shall we?
Happy about it.
It tore! It tore my beautiful dress!
You do nothing but cause trouble in this house, Mr. Farkas. Come on, sugar honey. Are you happy now? Oh, you couldn't let her have her joy even for 5 minutes. It's okay. Don't worry. It's just a little bitty rip. I'm sure it can be fixed.
Jeez, I'm sorry, Mr. Ray.
Don't worry about it.
I can pay for the dress.
That's good, because I can't. Like I said, don't worry about it.
Aunt Boo just over-dramatizes sometimes.
Sometimes, she's a Jewish Tallulah Bankhead.
You better shush before she comes down here and really lays into you.
Sonny, come up here and see what you think.
Be right up, Mama.
Your sister doesn't like me too much, huh?
Nope. But she don't like anybody very much, if that's any comfort.
Yeah, but me especially.
Why is that?
I'm too Jewish.
You are?
Oh, come on, Mr. Ray. You know damn well that's the reason.
Look, I'm not my sister's keeper. Oh, well, I might be my sister's keeper, but I'm not responsible for what she thinks.
You know, back up in my neighborhood, who cares? Who judges? They're just Jews.
Makes sense.
I mean, they like it. They're proud of it. And they're always trying to claim everybody.
What do you mean?
You know, ball players, movie stars. Half the discussion around our table was about who is and who's part. My great Aunt Gussie swears that Franklin Roosevelt's real family name is Rosenfeld.
Sounds like a good, healthy attitude.
Look, Mr. Ray, I gotta talk to you.
Fine.
About this Ballyhoo business.
Is there a problem?
Yeah, the tickets.
I gave them to Sonny.
That's the problem. I want to pay for them.
No,
Well, then I don't go.
you don't understand. They were complimentary.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, they were.
How's that?
I'm a past president of the club. They send me free tickets to everything that goes on there.
The club?
The Standard Club.
Country club, right?
Well, it would be if it's in the country. Right now, it's a town club with delusions of grandeur.
Sounds pretty spiffy.
Oh, I wouldn't say that.
Jews only?
You bet.
No Christians allowed.
Technically, but truth is, they wouldn't want to come around anyway. They got clubs of their own, which they won't let us near.
So this is where all the Jews go.
Oh, no, we're restricted too.
How's that?
Membership is restricted to the well-padded, as you can see by the girth of the ex-president. Well-padded in the monetary sense as well.
I guess I'm a long way off from joining, huh?
Who knows?
Still, I pay my way for this thing or I don't go.
I have no idea what the tickets are worth.
This ought to cover it.
And then some. I must be giving you too much salary.
Uncle Adolph, are you paying him to take me out?
Other way around. He insists on paying for Ballyhoo. How's the great ball gown tragedy?
All better. Mama saved the day.
Tell your cousin I'm really sorry.
I did. She forgives you.
I'm such a klutz.
A what?
You don't know what a klutz is?
Is that Yiddish?
It's not Norwegian.
It means clumsy, don't it?
I'm impressed, Uncle Adolph. I didn't know you spoke any Yiddish.
About 5 words.
5 more than me.
Looks like I caused enough trouble for one night. I better get going. I gotta put in a decent day of work tomorrow.
Are you making him work on Christmas Eve?
You bet.
Scrooge.
Night, Mr. A.
Night.
Night, sunshine.
Nah.
Sunshine?
Yes.
People call you that?
No, he made it up. He's very imaginative.
Must be.
And he's such a good dancer.
I noticed.
He has such beautiful hands.
Of that, I didn't notice.
So graceful. And so strong. And he's very smart. I mean, for someone who didn't even go to college.
You don't have to sell him to me, Sunshine. I sold on him before you were.
Good.
I probably shouldn't say this. In fact, I know I shouldn't say this because you're very young and it's basically none of my business. And it would send your Aunt Boo to Piedmont Hospital. But I think you should hold on to this boy. I don't think to come along any finer.
I don't think so either.
I know Simon would approve.
I do too. Uncle Adolph,
Yes?
can I ask you a question?
Of course.
Were you ever in love?
Oh, yes.
What was her name?
I never found that out.
You were in love with someone and you never found out her name?
Well, technically, I actually didn't know her. She used to ride the same Chattahoochee Avenue street corner every day as I did. First summer, I went to work for your daddy.
What did she look like?
Well, she had beautiful hands. They were soft and little, and they were almost round. She had this pocketbook. She held in her hand with both of those hands, and she was always on the streetcar when I got on every morning. And after a week or two, she'd smile over at me after I sat down. Not every day, just once in a while, and it was just the tiniest hint of a smile.
That meant she wanted you to talk to her.
I don't think so. She smiled at everybody that same way.
I hope you at least smiled back.
I did. I even smiled first once, but she got embarrassed and looked away, so after that I just waited for her.
You never talked to her?
Well, sort of. One day it was real hot, and I got on and I rubbed my hand across my forehead and shook my hair back, and she did the same thing. So I just figured we'd naturally fall into a conversation after that. But a couple days later I got on the car and she wasn't there. And she was never there again.
What happened to her?
I have no idea. I asked the motorman, but he didn't even know who I was talking about. Can you imagine that? A beautiful girl like her getting on and off his car every single day, and he didn't even notice her.
And there never was. Anybody else?
Well, after that I went with a few girls, and I suppose I could have married one of them. But in the back of my mind, I was always waiting for somebody like the girl on the streetcar.
She was the love of your life.
Yeah. And you know why?
Why?
Because I never saw her for more than 20 minutes at a time, and I had no dealings with her whatsoever.
Stop it. You'd make somebody a wonderful husband.
Just what I need. Another female to live in this house.